Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Steph. I'm a UK mid-sized content creator. I'm a size 16, I'm 5'5", and I've got a little bit of a shopping problem. Talking of shopping, I found out how much I've actually spent online, and let's just say I'm a little bit horrified. Thanks to the browser extension Buyhatke, I now know exactly how much I've spent in places like Amazon, Deliveroo and Uber Eats, and let's just say it's a lot. So I thought it would be fun and maybe a little bit painful to have a look at how much I've actually spent over the years and what I've learned from it. So if you've ever said, oh, I'll just pick it up from Amazon, or let's order a cheeky delivery instead of cooking, this one's for you. Okay, I've installed Buyhatke's Spend Lens free browser extension, and this will show me the lifetime spending across the different sites. Let's start with Amazon. Yikes, £11,000. That is crazy. That's literally the price of a small car. Okay, let's see if Deliveroo has fared any better for me. Okay, around £250. What about Uber Eats? Yikes, another £250. So apparently I've spent £500 on takeaways. That's probably not even that shocking, but it's probably more than I'd like to admit. So while those numbers are definitely eye-opening, not all spending is bad spending if you can save yourself some money in the process. So let me show you how I'm using Buyhatke to actually save me some money when I'm shopping on places like Amazon. So let's start with one of my favorite products, which is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This is probably my fourth or fifth tub of this. I just love this stuff. I find that it works so well with just melting away my makeup and just leaving my skin looking and feeling amazing. This is honestly one of my favorite cleansing balms to use, but when mine recently ran out, I thought, right, definitely need to replenish this. Let's have a little look on Amazon. Now, I'm the first to admit that I don't usually always look at the price, mainly because in my experience, I expect the price to pretty much remain consistent and always be the same. Obviously though, I am wrong, because by using the browser extension, I could see that it was actually 11% cheaper than what it usually is, which means I obviously needed to add this to my basket so that I could just know that I was buying it when the price was pretty much at the best price it could be. So while I was on there looking at the cleansing balm, I thought, you know what? I also need a new night cream. And I thought, let's just have a little look to see what my favorite Elemis night cream is, which is the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Now, this is not cheap by any means. This is very much a luxury product, but oh my gosh, once you use it, your skin really does thank you for it. So by using the browser extension, I could see that this was also 10% cheaper than it usually is. Again, indicating to me that this was the perfect time to add this pretty luxurious product to my basket. And so with a new cleansing balm and with a new day cream, I thought, you know what else I need? I need a night cream. So let's have a look at the Elemis Pro Collagen Night Cream, which is basically just the best night cream around. Absolutely love this. Again, the smell is just divine. I think Elemis products are probably some of the best smelling skincare products that I have. But again, it's not a cheap product. These are kind of, you know, these are spendy products that if you're buying, you want to make sure you're buying at the best possible price. And this browser extension just lets you know if it's a good time to buy or whether you should hold out for another month or so. And by looking at it, I was saving almost 15%. It was absolutely the right time to buy. So having looked at some of the skincare pieces, it was time to have a little look at the makeup. And one of the things I did get was, again, my favorite Maybelline concealer. I love this. This is by all means a drugstore product. This is definitely not a luxury product, but that doesn't mean that we don't want to also be saving the pennies when we can. This one, by using the browser extension, I could see was actually 4% cheaper than usual. Again, perfect time to buy. But it wasn't a complete success. There were some things that I was looking at that I wanted to just, you know, top back up because I love them so much. One of them is this grippy primer from Maybelline. I love this, but I'm using this quite quickly because it's honestly so good. So I wanted to have a little look to see if it was worth replenishing that if the price was right. But using the browser extension, I could see that actually the price was 10% more expensive than usual. Absolutely no way was I going to be adding that to my basket. I want to wait for when the price is just that little bit better. Same with the Color Wow XL Mousse. I love this, and I only purchased this in July, but I've been using this very consistently on my hair. Wanted to see if it was a good time to pick up another one because I definitely know that this is sticking as part of my hair care routine, only to find out through using the browser extension that the price price is basically at an all-time high. Definitely not the time to buy it, and definitely wasn't adding it to my basket, because I would have been spending more money than I needed to, and we don't need to be increasing that total spend at Amazon by too much. And if the browser extension isn't impressive enough, Buyhatke are also going to be doing a giveaway too. They're giving away a $100 gift card to 3 participants who have the highest recorded spend through their platform. This doesn't have to be for Amazon. This could be for any of the retailers that they have on there. To enter, it's super simple. You just need to check your total spend through the Buyhatke extension. Then find your unique referral code, comment your highest total spend and your referral code below this video. And that's it. The top 3 spenders will win $100 each. I honestly feel like everyone needs to try this browser extension at least once. Buyhatke is free, it just takes a matter of seconds to install, and it genuinely makes you think your online shopping habits in the best way. If you're curious or brave enough to see your lifetime spending, then click the link in my description to check it out. Then come back and tell me what your total is so I don't feel alone with my £11,000 Amazon bill. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!